Can you grow veggies with zero direct sunlight? That's the question that I wanted to figure out. In this courtyard, there hasn't been direct sunlight for about 3 months. And even this bit of light here is light that's reflected off a window. So this light you see on the wall here is reflected light that comes off a window, and it doesn't quite hit any of my plants. So a couple of months ago, I realized that this courtyard will not have direct sunlight over the winter months. And it's turned out to be true, but I saw it as a challenge. The first thing I did is just plant seeds and get plants and see what survived. I then started experimenting with lights to try and give the plants a little bit extra of photons. The first light I got was something I already had. This Godox light that can change to different colors, and it's designed for, the backgrounds of videos, that kind of thing. I also got a light meter app on my phone just to measure the light intensity of different lights that I had. And so this one here, it was not very intense. Basically, to get light that's a plant can use effectively, it needs to be basically really up close. Okay, so a couple of centimeters, like an inch away from the light, the plant can make use of it. But at the time, I thought it was better than nothing. The second light I got was this. There's actually two of them. These are work lights. Rechargeable work lights. I thought 4,000 lumens, it's got to be good, right? Now with these lights, what I found when I had my light measure is that about this distance, the plants would get benefit from. Okay, so I put some stakes here and just prop it up really close. Now, on the maximum intensity of these lights, they last about 2 hours. So whatever's getting that light, it's getting it for about 2 hours, and then it needs to be recharged again. Now, these snow peas here have never seen direct sunlight. They've never seen direct sunlight, and at best, they've had this light on it, 2 hours a day. Some days, going to work, that kind of thing, they wouldn't get any of this extra light. And so one thing that blew me away is how well snow peas have done in this low light. It blew me away because if you look at the packet, it says full sun needed. Okay, that's, what is it, around 6 hours of direct sunlight to perform at their best, I guess. Now, these snow peas here have produced snow peas. Generally, they're a bit smaller. There's a couple that are almost ready. Generally, they're a bit smaller. I think this is a good one to show. They're great, tasty. There's quite a few of them. There's been some flower drops, so the low light's had an impact, of course, but it's given me snow peas. Also, these are dwarf. All the snow peas I have and the sweet peas are dwarf varieties, so they're only supposed to grow a maximum of 60 centimeters tall. Other things that have been doing pretty well are beans. So I've got these purple beans here. They're not doing as well generally, but I've got some beans out of them. And parsley and mint has been doing quite well. I have this rechargeable work light that I was testing out, which is quite convenient. But I also got this work light. So this work light is not battery, not recharged. You've got to plug it in, and it's got these things attached to it. But with this, I did another experiment in my little greenhouse. I hung it up above some snow peas, and snow peas grew to about 60 centimeters just on this light alone. This was without even reflected light, that indirect light that's coming off the walls, that kind of thing. So I was really happy to see how well this did, or how much this helped my plants. Now, measuring with the light meter again, it's about this distance. So not, let's say 20 centimeters, it's giving good benefit to the plants. Good thing about it is all these are LEDs. Even if it's very close, it's not getting super hot. At least not this one. Oh, I just found a caterpillar. Bust. Yeah. None of my beans are not doing too well. It's still winter, so there's not as many caterpillars, but there's still some about. So this courtyard is outside, and so it is getting light. It's just not direct light. And I realized that, so on a day like today, there's some blue sky. There is still light bouncing around, it's just not direct light. So if I didn't have any supplementary light, these snow peas would still probably grow, maybe grow less, or be even more flower drops, that kind of thing. Now with my supplementary light experiment, I then went another step. And I got a actual grow light. What's it? Pro Glow. This one is quite hefty. It's designed to be hung, and it's not battery. It's a plug-in one, of course. Okay, so it's quite involved. Basically, whenever I can, and not leaving too early to go to work or anything, I set this up in the morning, and then I take it down in the evening. I also don't take it down or don't put it up if it's going to rain. So it's a bit of an effort. You might be able to see it's a bit of an ad hoc structure. I've got these kind of plastic tomato poles that I got from the shop that I'm hanging it off. This is a hat stand that I'm holding the poles on. And there we go. Jeez. I thought it was going to break literally while I'm trying to do a video. This one's quite intense. So in the instructions, it talks about how 30 centimeters plus, it's getting good, giving good light. Now, this one also will burn. It'll get quite hot. So if the leaves are touching, it'll burn. But one thing that's been great is that just having a few hours of this, hours of this on these snow peas here, they've really done well. Yeah, obviously the cords are not ideal. So the snow peas are well above their 60 centimeters guide. These ones here are the ones that started in the greenhouse with just the other work light. And the snow peas on this are, I picked some the other day, but they're generally good size. What's also been very interesting, since I started using this light, this tomato, which is again a small variety, it's not designed to go nuts, it's kind of sprung back to life. I was trying to overwinter it, and it's even started to flower. This courtyard gets 0 hours direct sunlight every day. It gets no direct sunlight, and I'm still able to produce something. Obviously, I'm not able to produce as much as if this was filled with sunlight like it is in summer, but it's been a good challenge. And it's been fun experimenting with different lighting systems and setups. And it's been good to get consistent snow peas and parsley over these past couple of months, where if I just follow what's on the back of the packet, 6 hours of sunlight needed, and then if I didn't try, I would have got nothing. I'm just on the lookout for caterpillars. Anyway, I hope that's mildly interesting. If you've got any questions, leave a comment below. And I guess my main point here is with your gardening, be positive and just try.